there's some punk going around trying to resurrect ideas that have been extinct for half a century. His name is MoonMan, and what he doesn't realize is I'm about to do some resurrecting of my own. Hey MoonMan. Remember how you bragged about lynching all those folks in those lazy songs with those failed attempts at jokes? I'ma head to the forest and cut them all free, and then perform a ritual of necromancy. Watch them rise from the dead through the power of Hecuba, an army at my command, and I make them have sex with ya. 45 bodies all formed in a line, so they can get revenge on you. 3 at a time. You wanted to be like Mac tonight, but all you got was fucked by some blacks tonight. You should know that your flow is as poor as your morals. You can't even rap with a computer rapping for ya. Listen to me and how I'm rapping right now. You hear how I speed it up and then slow it down? If you don't figure out how to incorporate some meter, I'ma skin your ass with my potato peeler. Blood on my shoes. Blood on my shoes. I'll have your blood on my shoes. Blood on my shoes. Blood on my shoes. White blood all on my shoes. Yeah. Next topic. How will you get a woman when you're anti-feminism? None of them will like you. There's no way you'll get a him. You'll probably stay a virgin till 2033, based on my assumption that you're currently 14.
True, when it comes to ladies I haven't been so lucky. Back there in the forest was the first time someone touched me.
Moon, I can't believe it. You're finally rapping better. I feel like Annie Sullivan and you are Helen Keller.
Yes, helping me learn was an enormous task, but if it's not too much trouble, I have one more thing to ask. You're correct when you say that I'm lonely and sad. Isn't there a romance you can find for me to have?
I don't think it's possible. I'm sorry to tell. Given your views, not to mention your smell.
Wait, you said something about 2033. Maybe you could take me there with a time machine.
As a matter of fact, I do have one of those.
Can you share it with me?
Well, I suppose. You just wait here while I get it, understand? On my walk over, I formulate some plans. I returned to the forest to grab one of those ropes. I tie one end to my time machine, the other to your throat. I drag you through time, not the way you expected. We're not going forward, but the other direction. This machine's headed to like 80 years ago. Right to Germany, so you can meet your stupid hero. The moment you see him, you start swooning, having no idea of the danger that is looming. While you're telling him he's your inspiration, I decapitate him, demonstrate exsanguination. Now I've got twice as much blood on my shoes. And I'm still not through with you. You're gonna get raped for a second time, but I don't wanna touch you. I'll use Hitler's dick instead of mine. I cut off his legs. I bring him around to ya, and then you get pegged. How you gonna keep writing raps? After all this banging, makes your rectum prolapse? After half an hour when I'm done plowing ya, I turn Hitler upside down and evacuate his bowels on ya. Then we take a trip back to 1910, so you can meet your friends in the Ku Klux Klan. You think they'll think you're cool, but based on what they see, they mistake you for black. You're still soaked in Hitler's feces. They're like, hey, let's lynch him, and I think I'll let him. But I say stop, I wanna be the one to get him. Watching you hang would have been poetic justice, but I have bigger plans than getting you murdered in public. I pull you by the rope, back into the time machine, and this time it's set to the 1940s. The ride's a little rocky, so you ask me to drive slow, but I'm like nah, and I piss on you through the window. When we finally arrive, I untie your noose. I kick you in the face for fun before letting you loose. You stretch out your arms and breathe in the sweet air. You're like, have I found my home? Am I finally there? A place and time where everybody shares my mind? The southern United States in 1945? But then you look some more and you almost can't believe the street signs aren't in English, they're in Japanese. Is that a bird in the sky? Once again, you are wrong. You're in Hiroshima. That's the atomic bomb. I hop back in my machine to escape just in time. My only regret is I wasn't there to watch you die. But I do have one souvenir. Blood on my shoes. Blood on my shoes. Lunar blood all on my shoes. Blood on my shoes. Blood on my shoes. Now I have to buy new shoes. Seriously. These ones are ruined. Now that they're tainted with your DNA, I couldn't give these shits away. Alright, Waldfield is out of here. Shoutouts to ya boy Nikki, to Iwakb DeVito, and to the whole Genius crew. Genius.com really is a better website than YTMND when you think about it.